Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Harry on Raikano Sul, how y'all doing, boy? Well, I'm just getting everything set up here, and then we'll get right down to business. Alrighty, there we go. Said something about Wednesday, release when. What's good, daddy? What's good, Ate Rock? Okay. Yeah, so boys, it's been an interesting day. Not gonna lie, I was at the beach earlier, right? And I start getting, well, first off, you guys probably know the announcement that I sent out earlier in my Discord. Um, that's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't really need to. I can probably re-explain everything with that, but you know, we can do that in a minute once everyone gets here. What's the weather in Hawaii right now? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice outside. Hey, if you're tuning in, remember, like the stream. Let's get the shit pumping. I'm gonna be talking about some things that are pretty important for the community right now. So, hey, probably the best form of information you're gonna get. Until we get an announcement. Join the game for real, for real? I can't. I would start playing the game right now if I could. No release. I mean, if the game was released, I would be in the game right now. I promise you that. Are you gonna crash out too? Not exactly. Dude, I literally searched for your channel to see if you're live like 10 minutes ago. Yes, sir, we're here. I'm not in your Discord. What was your announcement? Too long, didn't yeah, okay, so I'll just put it on my screen right now. Give me a second. I'll help you out, dog. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Let me switch the screen for you. I don't know, is that too small to read or no? Why isn't Zeph releasing the game? We're going to be talking about that today. That is one of the things that I need to talk about with everybody. Can you add me or no? Do you mean like to the Discord? I'll post the Discord in the chat right now. I got no problem doing that. I got school tomorrow. I can't believe this. Hey, bro, you're here and you're listening to the newest information on Rune. That's a good idea. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah, I got you. Hold on. Alright, bro. There's the link to the Discord. I'm going to pin this in the chat for anyone who wants to join. I'm going to be making announcements as often as I can about what's going on with the game. So, now, we should probably get into what's actually the meaning behind this message and why I posted it. Think they'll bother releasing while people have school and work? We'll see. I'm going to explain everything that's going on behind the scenes, like, with the testers. Obviously, I'm not going to leak anything necessarily, but I'm going to do the best of my ability to explain, like, what is going on. If that makes sense. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get in here, just in case there's people who are not tuned in yet. But I'm going to try to clear the air on what's actually going on because I understand that everyone is angry about no communication and everything. And I feel like some of the things that were said today, not only by AGZ, but also Balboa, not only were some of the things that they said not true, but they were also, some of it was justifiable. Like, I understand the, like, rage that was overtaking the community over the like staff chat and all that. I completely understand. There's a lot of controversy with other YouTubers openly expressing their hatred towards devs. You're usually neutral, but what's your honest opinion about the devs and everything they're doing? So that's the thing. So I'm going to go ahead and relay this announcement and kind of just give the idea of what I was saying. Right now with the testers, we are currently testing the game, stress testing it, and I was actually even asked, just to like let you know some of the specifics. I was asked to like make my computer blow up by like overloading it with not only like gameplay but also like trying to like, for example, like screen share to another tester and then like open a bunch of tabs and it would like grief my game. So we were like stress testing the actual gameplay to make sure that it's actually optimized. Not only that, there's also features in the game. I was just playing the game not even like 10 minutes ago, and I can say that there are still bugs that are apparent, and there's like little things that could be fixed, and there's probably even more bugs that I don't know about. Why is the community manager doing nothing? Isn't he supposed to calm us down and give us information? I don't have an answer for that. He has been doing stuff with the community recently with like being in the stage and whatnot, but I'm hoping that I can fill that spot for tonight because I don't even know if he's awake right now, so I'm trying to kind of calm down the community myself. I know that that's a little bit of a big reach for me to do that, but I'm just trying to help because I'm actually a tester. And for those of you that watched that Balboa video today, he was saying things such as Zeph is the one who needs to release the game, and he was like Zukul's a bitch. Like he was like saying all this stuff. Like I'm not gonna get into any like personal stuff because I'm not sending any hate towards him at all. But you guys need to realize he hasn't tested the game, so he's just saying this stuff with stuff that he's heard. It's like word of mouth. Me personally, having have tested the game, I can say that there are bugs that were apparent. Zeph is not the one, he doesn't just need to press the publish button. The update it hasn't been ready. It was not ready on the 6th. Are you trying to be neutral? I don't need to be hostile to anyone. Is there a lot of content in update, like 3 to 4 weeks? Yeah, there's a lot of content. I don't know about 3 or 4 weeks of gameplay. That'd be an insane amount. Bro, stop glazing the game, except the devs are brain dead. Dude, I'm not saying I agree with anything the devs have done. If it was my choice, I think the game should already be out right now. You know what I mean? Like the game should be out with the new anti-cheat. They should have implemented these updates in little increments rather than trying to do it all at once. Like it should have been handled way differently. Honestly, this shit pisses me off that there's no transparency. 3-day delay is actually crazy because what are the devs doing? Are they not testing the game at all last minute? There, like I said today, there is a testing phase that started today. Are you able to share how the stress testing was? I mean, I was testing the game a little bit today, and I mean, I don't have time to, and I've already explained that with the devs because I'm on vacation. So I'm streaming at like really weird hours. Like I'm in Hawaii and I'm streaming at like 10 p.m. So I could be stress testing right now, but there's plenty of people that are going to be working on it, and I can definitely mess with it after I unstream today. When do you think it will come out? I'm not going to give an like I can't give an answer to that. I'm trying to explain other things apart from that. Stop yapping and tell Zeph to press the button. I mean, my bad, I just dropped my water bottle. But like, it won't just release from him pressing the button because the game's not ready. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Will it be back within a week? I hope so. He is afraid to lose his role as a YouTuber and banned from the Discord like other CCs. I'm not afraid of losing anything. Why would I be the one explaining things that the devs should be explaining themselves if I was afraid of losing something? You know what I mean? Like, there is really no reason for me to be streaming right now. There's no reason for me to be telling you guys this stuff, but it's because I like the game and I want you guys to understand. That's literally the only reason. It's not ready after how many months? 2 months. We were told the game was finished? Yeah, they lied. Why wouldn't the game be out right now if it was finished? You know what I mean? Like, bro, the devs have been sleeping for 3 days and they can't release the game. That's not how that works. If you've got some line of communication with the devs, have you tried getting them to be on the front page of their PR? Like, why are they relying on you for explaining things? They're not relying on me for explaining things. I've been telling them that they should make an announcement, and they kind of just say, like, oh, we will at some point. And they have been making announcements. Like, the most recent one was with Josh. So they do make them somewhat often, but it's not often enough. We should have more communication, 100%. I really wish that I could make announcements for them, honestly. Is it true that nobody knows who announced the release date? Probably not. I don't know who announced it, but I doubt that it's like someone probably knows who made the release date. What exactly is the bug? There's multiple bugs. I literally found a bug when I was playing the game 10 minutes ago. Why would there be a release date if there were still bugs? The game wasn't ready. Like, the devs bit off more than they could chew. When they made that release date, like, they didn't realize, like, how much they actually needed to finish before the game was ready. Is Zookle being talked to? Yeah. He's being talked to. I've talked to Zookle recently. I don't have a problem with Zookle. Could he be doing more communication? Probably, but here we are. It's not like we can change the past. Why can't they at least release the update logs? So the update logs, personally, in my opinion, I don't think the update logs are needed until the update actually drops. You understand what I mean? Like, is there really a reason for us to have the update logs before the update drops? I get the idea behind wanting to see that there's progress with the update log. That does make sense. Like, I mean, I can just show you guys this right now. Like, this is proof of progress in my Discord. I posted these, like, these were during the state. Sorry, that's not proof of progress. That's just a concept. But this is something in game. It's a enemy that's going to be like a beast tamer tameable. Gliders, new boss, ice golem, ice dragon armor, and then whatever's going on here, it looks like a Dolahan wearing ice dragon armor. And then we also have a new armor set for warrior. It looks like this is like a great sword. So like, I understand that this isn't what you want to see, and you're like, oh, this doesn't mean there's progress. But I like swear to God that there is progress, and I have played the game. Because people are like worried, what if it was an exit scam? I would be worried too if I didn't know what I did. Do you think the game is ready to be published at its current state? Possibly. But there's still bugs. Like, if they want to get rid of the bugs before the update drops, then no. If they want to just drop it with the bugs and say fuck it, then I guess. Is Zeph going to release soon? Hey, that's what they've been telling us, right? Amon was in the stage last night saying that he estimated 4 p.m. EST, but that didn't happen, did it? It's been like the same thing every day that they say tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I'm trying to give you the facts right now, and I'm not trying to like cover up for the devs. So don't get it twisted. When is it actually coming out? How long is it going to take? I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm trying to explain what's going on with the game. Like, there's testing happening right now. Like, there are testers on the game as we speak. And there's parts of the update that aren't ported over. They, like, on the 6th, like, when the game was supposed to release, right? The parts of the update that are finished, like, the game could very well fully be finished, and then the bugs are the only problem. But I don't think every single piece of the update, such as, like, passives and weapon stats, weapon rarities, and maybe some animations, they're not all ported over to the main game. So that all needs to be finished before the game releases, because it's going to release in the state that the testers are playing it in right now, and that's not going to be the like game that you're expecting, right? Because it doesn't, like, for example, when Amon was screen sharing last night, he screen shared the Ice Dragon armor, and it was common rarity. It had mid stats, like the stats were alright, like they weren't anything crazy. And then I would assume that it's going to have like a description of some sort, and none of that is there. So like, the items would be coming out unfinished. Another example, the Ice Staff, it has no passive, no special crit, it's literally just a normal staff. It's like worse than Armageddon, and it's a level 50 staff. They took down general chat because people kept spamming stuff and it lagged the entire server. Yeah, I mean, that's... General chat would not look pretty right now if they left it up, to be honest, so I don't really know what the right answer for that is. They're never going to delete all the bugs. They're genuinely just wasting time. Bugs are going to be there. If they aren't game breaking, it should drop. There was game breaking bugs there, I promise you that. On the 4th, so that would be like 5 days ago, I was playing, like testing the game, right? I touched the water in the river next to Lakeshire, and I couldn't get out, and I started floating, and I literally was just able to start flying. Like, you couldn't move. Like, that was like, I mean, if that's not game breaking, I don't know what is. Like, if you can't touch the water, and then the update is completely revolving around water, because to get to Tundra, you gotta go through the water. To play Deadly Tides, Tides is in the name, that's water. If the water's broken, then everything's fucking cooked. This guy, yeah, I'm not acting like the bugs are your fault. I'm just trying to explain what's going on. Because when was the last announcement we received? Like, it wasn't. So why is the game still not released? That's what I've been explaining, bro. The game's in a testing phase right now. Everything that is in the update is not fully imported into the main game. So the developers have their own like area where they actually work on stuff. Like, for example, like this isn't going to be in the main game. This is just like a model that needs to actually be imported in from like the base plates of like the tester server and stuff. Bro, it's been months. They should have had more testers or something. That's another thing. The developers could have made the decision to actually like relax with the amount of content that they are adding to the update and just release it bit by bit. Like, they could have even just released the game with the new anti-cheat because that was finished like 2 days after the game shut down, and then they could have went beyond that, just started dropping like maybe weekly bits, or they could have even just waited a month or two, and then dropped Tundra all at once while people are just like, the game would probably start slowly dying if they just left it up. But you know what I mean, bro. Like, everyone would have handled this situation differently. So Balboa doesn't know what he's talking about. It's in a sense where he's not a tester, so I don't know how he would know what he's talking about. Because who told him, right? I'm telling you the facts right now. So if a tester did tell him something, then he should be saying the same stuff as me. Because Zeph, it's not the matter of just clicking a button. I can promise you that the game was not ready on the 6th. It wasn't ready on the 7th. There was literally a bug that got fixed like 20 minutes ago. Like, the devs are working. We have not received a written announcement from the devs. I cannot from any perspective argue for their decisions. Literally an organizational disaster. I know. I know it's bad. I agree that it's bad. Balboa got told by Skyrimies. Dude, if all the content isn't imported into the update and like passives and stuff, like core gameplay features are missing and core gameplay features are bugged, then why would you want to play the update? Like, everyone's just gonna start complaining and be like, this update's so ass, I'm not playing this shit. Like, imagine Tundra update drops and then you're not even able to get to Tundra, you're not able to experience Deadly Tides. Like, that's how bad the water bug was that would like bug you. Like, you couldn't move. It would literally just like make you start flying, or it would get you stuck in place. Is the Balboa and AGZ crash out valid? AGZ's crash out was completely valid in my opinion. There was like little details that he said that were slightly wrong, like saying that the game has been delayed for 3 months, which it's only been 2 and it hasn't been quote unquote delayed. It's only been 3 days that it was delayed. But AGZ's crash out about the staff spam channel, I completely agree with. That shit was annoying as hell. Like, bro, what do we do? Tell us to go outside? He was correct by what he said. He said, we're giving you money. The community is giving the developers money. That makes sense. Like, why the hell are they telling us to go outside, bro? Like, you should have us excited about the game, be telling us about how good the update is, showing us sneak peeks, all that. There should be way more open communication, and all the rage baiting that's been going on, that should, like, it shouldn't be sliding how it is. I don't know if it was a matter of if the devs thought the game was going to release, they were like, oh, let me rage bait a little bit just to mess with people, and then the game will release tomorrow, and then they'll be happy. What AGZ said is pretty much completely true. What Balboa said about Zeph being the one to just click a button and the game's dropped, like, the game's not ready. That's the thing. Like, there's testing happening right now. Zeph pressing a button is going to release the game in an unfinished state where people are just going to get pissed the fuck off. I can tell you that. So they're just going to keep this facade of no communication, no anything, just sitting in a stage to get a crumb of information, but it's all cap. Like, make an announcement, just a single announcement. I agree. The community needs announcements. I've literally talked to the devs today and told them that we should be getting announcements to the community. It's only a matter of time. Bad staff team. They legit just lie, I know. There's been a lot of lies, but some of them are probably malicious and some of them are probably just getting the wrong idea. Because there was release dates that were planned that they didn't make it by, and with them not making an announcement about it, like, if they would have said the official release date is May 15th, then this shit would have been going on for like the last 20 days. But since they decided on the 6th, and somehow it still wasn't ready, right? People have only been mad for 3 days. If it's bugged, it ain't coming out anytime soon. The bugs are being fixed actively, and there is people playing the update right now and reporting the bugs. Have you played Tundra? Yes, I have. Do you think the update can drop today? If the developers like locked the fuck in tonight and all of them were all hands on deck, like, if you mean like the 9th, then yes, I think that, or like whatever day it is for you. Like, if it's the end of the day for you, I don't think it's probably going to drop, but if it's like the beginning of the day, then probably. From how much you've tested, is it the biggest content update? This update is the most massive content update we've had ever. Like, it blows Lich King and Goblin King out of the water. There's way more content. We already have like 4 confirmed bosses, and like, that's all you need to know, bro. Like, these bosses are sick as fuck. I can tell you that. This update does look really cool. Staff spam is annoying as heck, I know. So as of today, there is still core aspects missing. From the last time that I have seen the game with some of those things, because currently, when I was testing, there has been like basically passives or descriptions and stuff that isn't in the game. There is multiple bugs. There was a bug where you couldn't interact with things. For example, you couldn't cut down trees. You couldn't interact with quests. You couldn't grab things off the job board. It was like a weird interact bug, and that has since been fixed. But there's also other bugs. For example, professions. The professions that have been added to the game, there's certain professions that are bugged as of right now. Who are the coders for Runeslayer? I don't know exactly who it is. But the coders are working, I can tell you that. So we're being told the game is ready while it's not ready? That is pretty much correct, bro. I know that this is not what people want to hear, but it is like what is happening. So I hope that me telling you is giving you some closure, rather than you being like in the headspace that, oh, the game's ready and Zeph is just not pressing the button. That's not what's going on. Because that's what's been advertised to the community, and I don't want people to think that. So everything's bugged? No, not everything. There's features that are bugged. I mean, Amon streamed the game last night in VC. So you saw him playing the game. I don't really know why he did that, but he was streaming the game. Like, he was just like, someone in there said this. They were like, it's like he's like waving $10,000 in front of a homeless person. Bro, the community is the homeless people, and Amon is the guy with the $10,000, and he's waving it in the air. He's like, you can't have this. I'm playing it, and you're not. Like, bro, he was just streaming the game straight up. When do you think the game will drop realistically? It's like the 9th today. I think it'll drop within the month. I'm not going to give a date that's anywhere near right now, because every time I do that, people get pissed. So, like, take any release date that I ever tell you with a grain of salt, because I was getting death threats about my quote unquote release date stuff because I was posting stuff that I heard from other developers I'm not a developer. I'm a tester, and I talk with the developers, but I don't make the game, so I can't tell you when I think the game's releasing because I'm not the one making it. So I don't want to make like a prediction because then you guys will just get on my ass. Can you explain what the bug is so we can know what they're fixing so we can understand? I really wish that I could just open the tester Discord and just show you all the bugs that are like being worked on right now, but I don't think that is a good idea because that's like breaching stuff. A guesstimate is tomorrow. I mean, there's a chance, yes. If the devs lock in, we could see the game pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie. Most core features of the update are done. I've fought the so this boss right here, you've got the ice golem, right? Let me hide this real quick just to make sure I don't show something I'm not supposed to. My bad, boys. There is. So like I've seen like these mobs in game. Some of the mobs from the beach expansion video. This shit's not loading at all. Holy shit. Hey, I'm not even gonna try to let this load because I'm in Hawaii right now, so my internet's ass. Oh wait, maybe. Can't hear any voice. Can you hear me now? Where is it? Yeah, so like this dragon in the background here. Like this, I fought this boss in game. The gatekeeping is crazy. Dude, if I leaked everything right now, that would like ruin the surprise of the update. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm literally telling you everything I can. I'm just not trying to leak gameplay features because after this long of a wait, if they just leaked all the gameplay features, then you would have waited like 2 months and then already know everything that's coming, and then it would be the most boring update you've ever played. Can you say if it's a lot of bugs they're fixing? Yeah, there's bugs being fixed. It's not a shit ton of bugs. There's just like a good amount. I mean, I don't know what I should say about that. Did you meet Wait, did you met any game-breaking serious bugs while you were playing? Yes, I did. Thank you for showing us stuff unlike the devs. No problem, bro. Didn't someone say Wednesday? Yes, they did. Jabril, you said so vague. What am I saying that it's vague right now? I can explain it for you. I got you. Why is Zookle not saying shit or doing a live stream? I don't know. I'm not Zookle. We aren't even going to get a surprise at this point because it ain't releasing. Hey, you know what I'll say about the update? Set your expectations low for the actual update release date, but set your expectations high for the update itself. Like, you should be expecting this update to be, like, really good. Because it is. Like, this boss right here, this was talked about during the stage yesterday. One of his attacks, I've seen it in game as well. If you guys have ever played Elden Ring, like, when you get this boss to a low amount of HP, it will go into the sky and then barrel down back towards you and do like a big ass explosion. Like some of the attacks with this boss, like it has plenty of different attacks. Very, very cool. Wasn't it estimated to be released around 4 p.m. EST? That was Amon's estimate. He said that it quote unquote wasn't gospel, so he said that it like very well could not be true. Bro, they deceived us two freaking times, fake release time, like what? It is what it is. I'm not advocating for it, it just is what it is. He's like Radon from Elden Ring, basically. It's very cool. Yeah, it is really cool. What do you think is the best class for the new update? I think that the best class will be Samurai, probably. For fighting the bosses, though, you're going to want some ranged classes like Mage or Archer, though. I would probably say Samurai is going to be really good, though, because they tend to release content way, like, it'll be overpowered, and then they'll kind of tune it down a tiny bit just to make it more balanced along with the other classes, but nothing will ever be, like, super bad. Like, they never want something to be super underpowered. Can you show us some gameplay? I cannot do that. Can you share anything about Infernum? I mean, it already got leaked. I'll share that Infernum has +1 luck similar to Seraphim, and you can expect it to be like a devil version of Seraphim, so it will only be able to join Demon Sect. What are the nerfs to Seraphim? They're making it so it doesn't insta-posture break. Just tell us what's going on right now, tell us what bugs. There's bugs with professions, there's bugs with enemies tracking. Like, for example, like when one of the new enemies that you fight on the beach that was shown in the trailer, I was just playing 10 minutes ago, and you can easily just get all the enemies stuck on trees, and you can cheese them very easily. It doesn't have any, like, it doesn't, like, jump over obstacles like other enemies do. It's really weird. Can Samurai dual wield? I don't think so. Has the kill credit for Warrior increased? With the update, there will be features where tanking and doing damage can, like, get you kill credit at the same time. So, like, healing, tanking, and doing damage should all be able to get you kill credit. Is there a way to change evolution of races? I don't believe so. You know if they will add subclass-specific weapons? That will be in the future, yes. It won't be in this update. Do you have any information about the compensation? We will be getting a free slot, and we will also be getting a way to get free race rerolls on the update. That is 2 things I will be getting. Is Catacombs dropping the same time as Tundra update? I'm not sure. There's some things that were promised to the community that will not be dropping within the Tundra update, but they will be dropped at some point within, like, the time frame after it drops. That is literally the most transparent answer I can give for that. What compensation? Wait, that compensation is so shit for what we have dealt with. A free slot and free race rerolls within the in-game, like, gameplay, that's really good in my opinion. Because that's taking away, like, a lot of their income from Robux. What if you already have max slots? The max slots will be increased. Do you think race tier lists will change, like every common race potentially getting better? There will be race evolutions for races that currently do not have evolutions after the update. Insane how a tester cares more about the community than the actual community manager. Hey, I'm a player just like you guys, bro. Don't get it twisted. I might be a YouTuber, I might be a tester or whatever. I'm literally a player just like you guys. I want the update to come out and I want to play it. This game's not fun to play alone. And matter of fact, it's one of the only good games on Roblox right now. Can we talk about the new game modes? Are they fun? I have not tested them. Why did the game shut down? The game shut down due to hackers. Will there be evolved human? I can't answer which races are, like, getting evolutions specifically, but just expect evolutions on races that didn't have them before. Will all classes actually be getting love? Every single class will be receiving at least, I believe, 2 more abilities, guaranteed. And that's not, like, along with all of the armor, weapons. The weapons, like, are gonna have, like, passives and whatnot. There will be new features for every class around the board. Is the new game even in the game? Yes, it is. It is playable right now if you are a tester. Can Warrior use Samurai weapons? I don't believe so. Will Infernum have 3 Evos like Seraphim? Yes, it will. Are the new game modes actually in the game? I do not know. I'm being completely honest about that. I don't know. Striker is getting a buff. Let's go. Yes, sir. Did you watch Missouri's video? I started watching it a little bit, but I wanted to stream tonight, so I stopped myself. A lot of these videos that have been dropping recently are just like flaming the game, flaming the developers and stuff. And I completely understand all the hatred. This stream is specifically to let you guys understand that the idea of Zeph being the one that just needs to press a button to drop the game is not correct. Like, that was one of the main things that I wanted to talk about, because I saw Balboa's video, his video's popping off, everyone's like, fuck Runeslayer, everyone's pinging Zeph, and I'm not even like trying to like glaze or anything. It's just because like the update isn't ready. I don't want you guys to think that the update's ready and they're just holding it from you because they hate you or something. Like there's features that need to be implemented that are not in the game right now, and there's bugs that need to be fixed before the update drops. Like plain out. Why is there still no update log? Where's the update at, bro? If the update was finished, I'm sure there would be a log. Not gonna lie, you should apply as the community manager. It's alright, bro. I'll help the community out as much as I can, but I don't even want to get in that situation because I feel like hatred comes along with it. And you can come for me to information all you like. I don't mind. I'm trying to help out as much as I can. Is it possible it will release today if they lock in? So, me not being a developer, I can't really say, like, can they fix all this at whatever speed because I don't do coding or, like, add features to games or anything like that. So, I can't really say, could they finish it today? Probably. I mean, I'd assume so, but I don't know because I'm not a developer. Like, I don't know their work speed. I don't know what's going on in their life. Apparently, they're waiting for Grow Garden update to die out so they can get more players on Runeslayer. I highly doubt it, bro. People who are playing Grow Garden are either, I think a lot of Runeslayer players might be playing the game, but like a lot of those people are on mobile or they just don't even have like a prefrontal cortex to even think about what Runeslayer is. And I'm not trying to say that in a mean way. I just mean like a lot of people are a lot more like casual gamers. Runeslayer is a more like demanding game, like kind of with what you actually need to be inputting to your keyboard and whatnot. Like Grow Garden is a bit more like a chill game. It's kind of like Cookie Clicker almost. It's a good game though. It's definitely something to learn from for other Roblox developers. You don't need to go all out for a game to be popular. You can make something simple and it can go a long way. How many bugs do you think are left? Like a small amount or a decent amount? That's a really subjective question. There's bugs that need to be fixed though. There's more than one. Most games sneak their update log before an update. I'm assuming that we'll get the update log either around the update or maybe a few hours before. I doubt it'll come out like days before, but maybe they will drop it days before. I don't know what their plan is for that. Hold up, I gotta take a drink, bro. I'm just answering these questions. Get me thirsty. um, can you explain what Samurai can do? Samurai is going to have the ability to use counter abilities. It has a little bit of a close to medium range with some of its abilities, and it is a agility-based class that uses medium armor, and it has its own weapon class with katanas. That's the best way I can explain. What are the new races? Are any not leaked yet? I believe that all of the races that are coming within the update are leaked. Is Dolahan getting a buff? Yes. It will be getting a buff in the future. I do not know if this is coming within the update. I believe that it might be coming after the update, but it's very possible that it comes with the update. Why couldn't they find out the game-breaking bugs for 2 whole months? That's actually a great question. So that's what a lot of people wanted to know. When they are slowly implementing the content into the main game, because a lot of the content that they've created was being tested through an area called the testing server. And if you're a tester, you can either choose to join the main game or the testing server. So when they import this content from the testing server into the main game, it can definitely change the environment of like what's going on around this content, and it can indirectly create bugs with other features within the game. So them porting content into the main game made the most outlandish bugs. I have no idea how the fuck they happened because I don't know what changed with interacting with items that made it so like things are uninteractable. Like there was bugs with that. I don't really know. Like I don't even think the devs know because they were trying to figure it out. It's fixed now, but like that was one of the things where it's like, how the hell did that even happen? Even from the POV of a dev, like they didn't purposely do it. It's just because porting things over, and not to mention porting things over late, because they should have been porting all this shit over way before the 6. But like I said, they bit off more than they could chew. They couldn't deliver at the right time, and they've apologized for it slightly. I think it would probably be proper to apologize with an announcement. They've said that they're going to drop an announcement about compensation and the update and all that. Like, an announcement about that stuff will be coming out at some point in the future. Roblox is just shitty. Hey, right now it definitely is. There's a lot of shitty games. What are the new races and what do they do? Since they've both been like pretty much leaked because the game was open for 10 minutes and people were rolling them, you've got Infernum, which is basically a reverse version of Seraphim. It has 3 evolutions and it has +1 luck, similar to Seraphim. It has heat resistance and it has negative holy resistance. And it's going to be another race where it can only join Demon Sect, so it cannot join Holy Sect. And then Vampire has buffs and nerfs based on the time of day. And then it also has some other abilities. I don't know if they're in the normal race thing, but it has like blood abilities. Any info about Priest subclass? Priest subclass is not going to be coming out with the update. What do you think the compensation will be? Everyone is guaranteed getting 1 slot on re-release. That is the guaranteed compensation. And then also, along with that, we will be getting a way to gain race rerolls for free with in-game purposes. There definitely could be more compensation than that coming down as well, though. That's just what's confirmed so far. Is there going to be a way to reset our subclass? I was talking with the devs about that yesterday during the stage. They said that it could be coming within the update. It might not be. I'm not sure if it is, to be honest. Will there be more benefit to PvP, like maybe a bounty hunting buff or game mode? Yeah, there will be PvP game modes coming at some point within the Tundra update. Those have already been leaked within the Runeslayer Discord. Will the free slot be able to roll any rare races? Well, yeah, I was just saying, like, you're going to be able to get race rerolls for free, so that'll definitely be coming. That's pretty much guaranteed. They better add codes. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Are they going to fire the person who messed up because he was doing someone's work? I don't really know what you mean by that. How long did it take for the server to apply for CC? You can just apply for content creator whenever you want. As long as you have a channel, obviously. Will Dolahan get buffed? Yes, it will get buffed in the future. I don't know if that's coming within this update or not. They have been talking about it within the tester Discord. There have been multiple testers, including myself, brainstorming ideas for a Dolahan rework / buff, and that is on the way at some point. When do you think the update will officially be released? That's a good question, because we've been told like multiple days in a row, oh, it's releasing tomorrow, oh, it's releasing tomorrow, and then it doesn't release, right? I may be a tester, but I don't control when the game releases, so it's hard to know. But the idea that Zeph is the one to drop the game and he just needs to press a button and that the game's ready, that is false. He might be one of the people who can publish the game. I believe there's 5 different people that can publish the game, but he's not like the main one, as well as the fact that the game was not ready to publish. So there's no reason for like that idea that he just needs to press a button and then the game's out. That's not what we're waiting on. We need to wait for the game to actually be ready. Who do you think is to blame? I don't know. The developers, pretty much. I mean, they make the game, right? Like, the update's just not finished. I mean, there's really no one else to quote-unquote blame. Is Warlock getting new summons since Fiends are going to be outclassed? Yes, there will be a new Warlock summon coming at some point after the update. Amon has said that he's going to work on a 3rd Warlock summon for, like, it's going to be like a future update after Tundra, but it's going to be coming, like, very shortly after Tundra. What is your idea for a Dolahan rework / buff? I had some ideas with like maybe it had like a passive based on if its head was attached or not, because the severed sight ability was really ass. So I was saying like either like maybe it gets passives based on if its head is attached or not, or maybe when it throws its head, it's like a homing missile that does like maybe a little bit of stun or something. Like just something to make that ability way better, and then also like there would be some things that they could do to just give it a good passive in general. Why was Amon playing it last night if the game wasn't finalized? I don't know. He wasn't in Tundra, you know. He was just like playing around inside of Ashenshire, so it wasn't like he was actually playing like the new parts of the update. Is there a scythe weapon in the new update? I don't believe so. There might be. For now, we're hearing way more in the future than in the update. Will the update even be worth all the wait? So my problem with the update that I've had like basically the entire time is that they promised a lot of features and I don't believe that they're going to be able to deliver all of them because they like if you're making an update, right? You've got Tundra, and then you've got the auction house, then you've got the catacombs, you've got deadly tides, you've got the faction PvP game modes. That's 5 different things that could be 5 separate updates, and guess what? They decided to try to put all of them in one. So like you see where I'm getting at with that? You know, like it could have just been Tundra by itself and then like keep those other 4 things out to the side, save them for later. Like I don't feel like it was the right decision to try to fit all of this stuff in one update as they are right now. What is Priest's new subclass? It is not finished yet. It is not going to drop with the update, I'm being completely honest. What do you mean by the update isn't finished, by the way? I thought it was a bug stopping release. They need to implement, like, there's features like descriptions of items, what rarity the items are. There's things that they need to port from the developer place into the main game because they can't drop the update without those features implemented. Do you think there will be a lot of bugs when it releases? Hey, no matter how many testers you have, there's always going to be bugs. Someone's going to find some random bug in like the most random corner of the map, and then it's going to like do some crazy shit. They're going to need to fix it, and it is what it is. There's literally not enough testers to a point that we could just find all the bugs. I don't think there ever is enough testers. Like people will be finding bugs like a month after release, I'm sure of it. Which class will be able to summon those Shadow Sabertooth? The Shadow Sabertooth is an ability of the Sabertooth Tiger itself. It can summon in clones. That's how that works. Is there a way to change class like from Thief to Mage without losing levels or wiping or new slots? I don't believe so. After the water bug is fixed, would you be fine with it releasing personally? The water bug is fixed. There's more bugs upon that. Like there's more bugs that are like separate from the water bug. Will other classes also get new subclasses? No. There will not be any new subclasses for other classes because every current subclass is getting like when they're adding plus 10 levels to the level cap. For example, if you're playing a warrior, there's going to be new abilities for knight, there's going to be new abilities for berserker, there's going to be new abilities for whatever the knight. It doesn't like all like every subclass. I mean, I can't like list all of them off the top of my head because I don't play some of them, but like you get what I mean. Like assassin, ninja, like all the striker subs, all the priest subs, every single one. Like there's going to be like at least like 2 new abilities in every single one. Is the Sabertooth Beast Tamer exclusive? I'm not sure. I know this enemy right here. This is a Beast Tamer exclusive pet. I think it's going to be called a Wyvern or a Drake. The name is kind of up in the air right now, but like this is one of them that's going to be a Beast Tamer pet. Will Thief get a nerf? I don't think any class is really going to get nerfed because every class is receiving new content, so it's going to be better than it was before no matter what. Will there be a Necromancer class in the future? That's very possible, yes. That is very possible. That was being talked about literally yesterday. Is the auction house even in this update? I don't believe so. I do not think it's coming within this update. I have not seen it in game if that's what you're looking for. When you say fighter, do you mean striker? Striker will get love if that's what you mean, Alex. My question is that the max level 50, but it's 3 areas for beach, catacombs, and tundra. Shouldn't they add 30 levels for 3 areas? Well, catacombs isn't necessarily it's not going to have like a job board just for catacombs. Like it's just like a new area, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole new feature to the game, but it's not going to be like, how do I word this? Like the new guild base, like that's like adding plus 10 levels. So the more guild bases they add, then that's going to add more levels. But like features, like Goblin King and Lich King, like adding that area, Withered Thicket, that's just a feature to the game. It didn't increase the level count, it just added new content. Do you think it's coming tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not going to say something that I can't keep my word on. I don't want to make anyone mad. I'm just trying to help answer any question that they have and also clear the air on some things that were said today because they're just not true. What are your thoughts on the moderators creating the staff-only channel and disrespecting their community? It's fucking corny, dude. It's not funny. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? This game's been down 2 months and delayed multiple days. I think we're nearing 4 days at this point, and we're just like making fun of people. Even some of the devs are making fun of people. I'm okay. Don't quote me on that part, but like I know for a fact for the staff, they're just sitting there just making fun of people. They're like, go outside and shit. Like, bro, these people are gonna give you all the money you want after release. People are gonna be spamming the race reroll button to get Infernum and Vampire, and they're a 1 in 2% chance. There's gonna be they're gonna be raking in cash. Like it's not even funny how much money they're gonna make from this update. Like if that shit would have dropped on time, and the amount of people that were hyped, like people were like canceling off work, quitting their job and shit, they would have made even more money than they probably will with this release. What's the winged thing? Oh, the glider. That's the glider right there. Some of the staff were making fun of autistic people, a bit weird. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just like, what are we even doing at that point? Like, the game's not out, and you're just making jokes, like offending communities and shit. Like, you're we dead ass. The hype died because of Hyan. No, it didn't. Hyan is not that good. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's not that good. I do understand that it's like hype that it was releasing, but it's not that good. Any idea about this new samurai subclass? It's on the way. There's going to be at least one samurai subclass on release. It could be more than one. I'm not sure exactly how many is planned. But there's guaranteed going to be one. If it somehow gets delayed even longer, then there is developers that are on standby that could possibly add another subclass to it. I'm really hoping that this shit just releases, bro. Like after this testing phase is done, or how many ever testing phases that need to be done, like I really just hope that this shit releases. I'm not gonna lie. Someone at me in the Discord. But let me see what someone said. Hold on. Watch the Man of No Words streaming. Okay, I appreciate you, dog. Yeah. Anyways, in your opinion, will the update be worth the troubles and wait? That's a really subjective question because we're just like sitting here getting rage baited and all that. Like that shit was low key unacceptable. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was funny at the start, but when the game is 3 days after a delay, and it was delayed from being the month before that and the month before that, and people are just sitting there just waiting, like thinking it's going to come out, like they're getting an official release date and they're actually believing with their own eyes that like, oh, the game's coming out, and then it just gets delayed and then they're getting told, oh, it's going to release the next day, it's going to release the next day after that. Like that just like messes with people. Like even if the game releases and it was like the update's good, the developer's reputation is going to be ruined. That's one of the problems that I have. I mean, maybe not the developers, but at least the staff, bro. Like, what was that? Yeah, the ongoing stage, Insidious. I know what you're talking about. Like, it's kind of weird, but they are trying to keep that stage going until the update drops. That's the reason behind it. The staffs are talking about the issues of release on the stage. What are they saying, bro? Should I join the stage? Did any older mobs or bosses get a remodel? I don't think so. They're trying to keep the game like looking how it usually is. Will parrying become more rewarding? No, it's going to stay the same as it is. Do you know what the major issues that are stopping release right now are? It's because there's bugs still in the game that need to be fixed. There's features that need to be added before the update drops. Those are the two reasons. If you really want me to get into specifics, I can, but I've said it multiple times, so yeah, join. All right, I'll join. I don't know if they're gonna let me up on the stage though.
How long do
Told them
you think
all
the
of this.
waiting will be?
What's the point of an update if it's just fucking bugs again? Time to quit, G? Well, I think it's time for you to get banned.
Yo, Amon's
How
speaking
long do you
facts
think the
right
wait's
now.
gonna be, man?
He's speaking facts. You heard him, bro? He just said, "What's the point of the update if
Guys,
there's just
look,
fucking bugs
No.
everywhere?" Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna.
literally, if you guys
fucking
just
hear.
wait a little bit longer, the game is
Nah,
gonna be
there's
perfect.
no like. Just say what you want. The game will drop when we are ready. When we know that the game won't have
Exactly.
bugs
Yo,
like that.
Amon
As long
sounds
as
so
y'all
fed
At,
up
the,
wait.
right
at
now,
this
bro. He
point,
sounds
bro.
so fed up.
At this point, bro. Nah, no point in rushing, bro. I was rushing for the release like crazy. I was rushing for the release like crazy. Then I had some food and I had time to think, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? It's like you gotta have an update that's like not buggy and like that doesn't guarantee bugs, bro. You gotta do that. There's no point in
Yeah,
dropping
there's
an
no
update that
point
is
in
bugged.
rushing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
This
like
is
right
Amon's saying
now people
exactly
are
what I've been
crying
saying all
about the
stream,
game
bro.
not being out, but as soon as the game drops and it has bugs, everyone will start crying about that, which is
Pull.
understandable. So for that not to
Exactly.
happen, let's just take our time, bro. I was 2 months saying waiting a little longer is crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah, bro, wait a little longer.
Like it
Is there
really.
like an
I know
estimate
y'all see.
time or not? Just wait. Is that
Fixed? There's nothing to fix. The last message I saw was that the fucking game is ready to drop. We just gonna run a testing run and then drop the game when needed. And if the
So
testing
basically,
gets more bugs out, we fix those and we drop the game.
for the dumbasses, he's saying sometime within the next week. So just be patient, bro.
Hey, if you wanna think the game is gonna drop next Sunday, then it's gonna drop next Sunday. If you wanna think the game is dropping today, it'll drop today. If you're thinking the game is gonna drop tomorrow, tomorrow. Think what you want, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
Here we go again, bro. They just said it's gonna drop in the week. I don't know. Wait, who is this? Is this guy? Is this guy even a developer? He's just talking.
Bro. I
People
said
are
for
just
like
gonna get
12
Pretty
pissed
hours.
sure the
again, bro.
game is closed to testers as well.
That'll be fixed. I think that's a bug as well. So that should be fixed today, and then the thing should be tested out properly. The
Like a
update
release
log
date 1 week
is pretty good.
prior. Yeah, that's when they found the big bug. Josh literally put it in sub announcements. You guys even
No,
read?
there was a trading. Trading was the biggest bug, and we were actually gonna drop the game with trading disabled, which would be like really detrimental. So then we decided to, because like trading is really important to the game. So if the trading is disabled on update, that's gonna fucking piss off a lot of people. Devs are being weird as fuck. No, bro. Everyone's weird.
I don't get.
I'm
I
weird
don't
as
get
well.
how you guys are like.
Hey, bro, this is what the people need to hear though. This stage.
As you can tell, the devs are trying. Like you guys see only like if Adrian's in here playing a game with y'all, Josh, Josh is over here playing. They're actually putting in work.
Okay, let's not.
Yo, what are you doing?
Like for every
Yeah,
one
you
dev that's
zat
in
on
this
him.
stage, every one dev that's in this stage, there's like more doing work in
No,
studio.
no. Other people are sleeping right now. I'm gonna be honest. People are sleeping, and I mean, bro, commission devs don't gotta put their life on the line to work. You know, they
Yeah.
work when they're needed to.
Mm.
And Josh is like good as far. He was. I had him. I was helping him with like the fucking big ass gate that we needed to open and shit like that. And then I spent my whole time writing the update log and then fixing it. So
Yeah, bro. Okay, silent. The thing you just said. What do you think the rumors saying that the game is already done? There's one person creating the problem and that he doesn't want to publish the game. It is false. You can literally hear it on stage right now. Amon is talking about how there's bugs in the game. There's testing being ran, And then if the testers find bugs, those bugs are getting fixed, and it's a cycle, bro. Once the game's ready, it's gonna be ready, and you guys just need to wait. We need to wait, bro. That shit, it is what it is. That's the info. The game is not finished. Like Balboa earlier, no hate towards Balboa, but he's not a tester. He does not understand fully what's going on. I understand that there's a screenshot of Skyrim saying the game's ready or whatever, apparently. You guys have been telling me that. The game is not ready. I literally played it today. Game's done, the dev's just a bunch of lazy losers. Nah, bro, that ain't it. Okay, Amon did just say something that's valid though. If a dev is commissioned, they can work at their own pace and they're not like dying to release the game. That is technically laziness. That like chop it up how you want it, but the man of no words is just meat writing at this point. Okay, bro. Yep, I'm meat writing by sharing information with the community. My bad, bro. I don't know how this is meat writing, but take it how you want it. Yeah, okay, I'll undeafen. I'll undeafen.
Oh shit! And devs are saying that the update is gonna drop. Don't trust any fucking word that is coming out of the mouth. Cause realize there's 20 fucking devs on the game. There's 20 devs. There's approvals that need to be made, and there's someone specifically that publishes the game. So
Wait, Amon,
update
read
isn't
what this
dropping
dude
if
just
that doesn't
said.
happen.
He said, "You're telling us to be patient after 4 days of false promises."
Are we hearing this?
People
Don't
create a
trust anything the
stage for
devs
this
say,
shit
said
and
by
nobody
Amon, a dev
communicates. Be
himself?
quiet. Bro, Josh literally said we are.
Wait, boys, I undeafen at the perfect time. You guys heard this? Amon literally just said, do not trust shit that the devs say. This is building onto my point about Skyrim, me talking about the release date supposedly, and then Balboa relaying that to people. Alright, Callum Ward. What percentage of the dev team is commissioned? Hold on, let me turn this shit off, bro. That shit's annoying. I don't know what percentage. There's like 20-something devs, right? So at least 5% because Josh is commissioned. Maybe 10, 15%. Game's not ready, but announce a release date? Exactly. I don't know why they did that. I'm not advocating for that at all. Who are we trusting then? Oh, I got invited to speak. Hold up.
Finished, like ready to drop, but we're gonna add in. We're gonna do a testing run with the testers.
What's good,
Might
Amon?
as well do that.
Yo,
what's
somebody
good?
get out! Yo, when do y'all get out?
Yo, alright. Yo, Amon, I'm streaming right
Yeah,
now, right?
this what the guy said. Nobody realizes that bug testing can take a whole longer than most people expect because of the fact that in bug testing you're finding bugs and fixing bugs. So there's a whole fucking loop of things. You find bug, you fix bugs, fix
Exactly.
bug. That creates other bugs. Then you fix those bugs as well. Then you debug
It's
and
not
fix
just.
bugs.
It's not just you test it and then the game gets to come out. Like if there's
Hey bro,
bugs,
I get it, bro. You play Roblox, but like try to fucking like I don't know, just don't be a douchebag in DMs. I see too many
Exactly.
DMs being fucking like weird as fuck, bro. I'll dox you if you don't drop the game. Like what kind of fucking shit is that, bro? Roblox ain't my life.
Yo,
I have my
thank
life
you
as
right
well.
now.
I'm gonna finish my shit and I'm gonna wait for the game to drop. Just like everyone.
Hey,
Better staff. I mean staff is good as fuck in this game. The staff is a lot better than what most games have.
Yeah, guys, honestly, you guys should be thankful that there's even a little bit of communication. Like they could have just shut the game down and worked on it in quiet.
It'll
nah,
drop
okay. I'm not
when
gonna
we're
lie.
done with testing and bug fixing. And also what this guy said.
Well, I'm not trying to like speak over Amon because he's like informing community about shit right now, but what that guy just said, that shit with the fucking like we've gotten communication and we should be thankful. That's some bullshit, bro. We have not gotten enough communication. I won't lie to you guys. If we're keeping it real, we should be thankful. We should be thankful for the communication. The one announcement per week. But we're getting like nothing. It's not nothing, but like we're getting bare minimum to an extent. I don't even know if it is bare minimum. It's just like it's like bottom of the barrel. It's just, it's okay. I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to be thankful for.
I can finish an edit because other devs, the devs that aren't bug fixers and like the ones that are fixing bugs are also like finishing up things, fixing things, and adding things as well. Because why not? You know?
Yo, Amon.
Why were we given release date? Because
Yo, Amon is crashing the fuck out right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even able to talk to him, bro. Like, he's hearing me. He's tuning that shit out. That shit's so funny, bro. He's just answering questions back to back. I can tell that he's pissed. Like, he does not sound happy at all. Hey, he hasn't said this though, but like, there's features of the game that aren't finished as well, along with all the bugs. So that's like, hey, stack both of those things on top of each other. Like, it's there's issues, bro. Zuko lied when he said bugs are fixed. All the bugs are not fixed. That is false information. Amon and myself now, I'm gonna stand with him on that because I already have been saying that. You should not trust what the developers say because there's 20 different developers. The communication sucks up the line. There's not good communication between some of the developers themselves, and things that they say might be biased towards it one way or another, and those things definitely can be untrue. There are developers that you can trust, but it's hard to say. This is gonna get milked by YouTubers? It already is, bro. I mean, the Balboa guy, he was like clickbaiting saying Runeslayer releases here, but he said that the devs were telling him to stream, so I guess there's a reason for that, though. Why give a release date when you don't have the content and bugs finished, LMAO? Don't make dates if you didn't finish on everything. Bit off more than they can chew, like I said. They just didn't, they weren't ready, bro.
That's
why we get update logs on the release date like we were told? Because the release didn't happen. What? Okay. Yo, what is this playing? How do I mute it? Okay, stream volume.
it's in front of us. It's in front of us. Trust me, it's in front of us. See, I told you.
Bro, I gotta ask, while I'm on this stage, why are these guys playing, like, he's answering questions that are, like, important to the community, right? Why are these guys playing Squid Game and just, like, commentating about their Squid Game gameplay while he's answering questions? Like, should it not be quiet for him at least or some shit? Is this not the most chopped Q&A you've ever seen? Like, I don't understand what, like, I understand the idea of the staff wanting to, like, keep the stage going for whatever amount of time, but I don't feel like these people should be talking while Amon's talking. Like, not like in a glazed way, but like he's trying to explain things to the community. Like, he's dropping knowledge on the stage right now, so like he shouldn't be getting like talked over type shit. Tell Amon about the communication, bro. I tried talking to him 3 times. He's not listening, bro. He's going off on every question that he gets asked in this chat over here. Why haven't we heard from John about all this? And what are some of the devs been doing? I don't know. John's just radio silent. I've never talked to him before personally. And some of the devs have been finished with their work, so that means that they can join the stage and start streaming games. It's low-key kind of rage bait though, in some aspects. Please just ask. I'm begging. What do you want me to ask? These dudes can't take criticism. They even close all the channels. Hey, bro. I'm glad that I got that on recording with this live stream. Amon saying that don't listen to the developers with anything they say. After this stream is over, someone go back, or you can go back right now and clip that shit. Post that shit in the Runeslayer slime chat if you have it, bro. Like, post that shit. That shit needs to be everywhere. On God, that needs to be everywhere. There's a developer saying don't listen to the other developers. Like let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in for a second. The communication, bro. They already know the communication's bad. That's been known. Why is the update delayed? There's a testing phase happening right now. When testers find bugs, the update basically gets indirectly delayed because the bugs need to be fixed, and then more testing phases are ran, which gets more bugs found out over time, and then those bugs need to get fixed. So there's also features in the game that are not finished. Tell them this, devs of this game should be getting the Cetro hate level. I don't know about the Cetro hate level because some of these devs are genuine guys and they're not really trying to make this shit happen, but some of them are like, you know, it's interesting with what they're doing. Call them out, please. I'm calling them out right now, bro. Amon's calling them out, and he's a developer himself. Like, you know what I mean? You see the issue here? He's a developer, and he's saying don't listen to the other developers about stuff they say about the game. Blaming everything on bugs as if it wasn't your job to fix those bugs before announcing a release date is straight up embarrassing. Well, the update wasn't ready on the 6th. It wasn't about bugs on the 6th. Were there bugs on the 6th? Yes. Was the game finished? Like, bugs not regarded? No, the game was not, like, fully ready. What's this stupid fixation on bug-free release? It's not going to be bug-free, it's just going to be, like, the major bugs that actually affect gameplay no matter what. They need to be fixed. No words, what is important? You said on the live, I'm new here. I've basically been explaining that, I mean, one of the main things was Balboa. If you guys saw, like, Balboa's stuff earlier. No hate towards him, but he's not a tester, so some of the stuff he said in his video that has been blowing up recently is not correct. Like, the game is not ready right now. So Zeph doesn't need to just press a button and then it's released. The game is not finished. Like, there are bugs, and there are features that are missing. Amon is a developer, and he's in the stage, and he literally said it himself. You can go back in the VOD and look at it. He's literally said it himself.
Skill base. Oh yeah. There's a base in Tundra. There's a cool ass base in Tundra. Like it's a whole fucking city sort of. It
Guys,
has everything.
I think you should really just be happy that they're trying to work on it and make.
What do you mean,
games
thanks?
better
Was it
for you
hard to
guys.
say this, bro? I've been saying this since I joined the call, bro. What the fuck?
He low key has been repeating himself.
Just
you guys
do
keep
it
asking the
all.
same question.
There's gonna be a worm lizard volcano boss as well that we're planning for hell. That's gonna drop as an update though, not right now.
Yo, Amon, I have a
Then
question, bro.
what's up?
How come the developers don't just drop an announcement? Do you know?
There's so many. I mean, I could just write a. Okay, let me just write an announcement. I'm
Because
not gonna ping everyone, bro.
myself, and I know you are,
This is
like,
like
trying to communicate with the community. Like, the questions that are asked are the same things over and over, so an announcement is needed at this
okay.
point.
So Daniel did tell me this, that let's be just transparent and drop an announcement. But then I was like, if the game is dropping, then there's no need, right? But the game didn't drop. I slept for like fucking 12 hours. I wake up, the game is not. So I'll just say what I'm saying here. I mean, I'm gonna get flamed for this. I'm just gonna say the update is ready, but we're gonna run a few tests because we saw bugs still arising, and we will make sure there's no bugs and
Wait,
nothing game breaking.
hold on. When
And
you
then we will drop the
were
game.
when you were screen sharing last night, when you were screen sharing gameplay, like the ice dragon armor, for example, or the weapons, like they didn't have passives or like rarities and all that. Like, is that gonna be
No,
like when?
that was the main game. That was the main game.
So
So
those
the
features are
speed
finished and they're
things of
just
the
not
game
ported into main game.
in the dev place, everything's there, and then that gets pushed to the testing place, and then that testing place shit gets pushed to the main game.
Because I feel
That's
like
how it works.
the issue is like on the 6th, like all of that hadn't been pushed. You know what I mean?
No, on the 6th, I wasn't even done with my fucking armors, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I
why
know.
is
Like
it,
like
why
people.
was there a date like that given out, bro? I mean,
That's what
okay,
I'm
so
saying.
it was a 50. Listen, it was a 50-50. The 50-50 was that it was to make the devs work, and the second thing was it was to push the update out. But it could have dropped then if there weren't like these like trading bugs and shit like that. Like, would you have wanted the game out with trading disabled? No, right?
No, yeah, no one would have wanted that. People would have been pissed.
I will leave the Discord server. I won't even lie, bro. I don't like the message I'm getting at all. I don't want to deal with that.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
Supreme
I'm gonna
Game,
drop
you're saying
the
I'm
update.
glazing them, but
Oh,
you guys are like,
oh,
you guys keep asking the
the
same questions over and over again, and he's answering them.
Hey, I mean, he's about to drop an announcement. That's gonna be a good step in the right direction, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter how like this announcement's formatted. There just needs to be one in general. Can you be more transparent on the stuff you've been doing for the past month? Bro, Amon was gone for a while, and he just got back recently, and he's been
let me
grinding his
be
ass off to make the update, bro.
let me be transparent. I was having a nice dinner and a vacation in Malibu, and then I was sent to war, and then I was in war for about a month, and then I came back. I had my health issues, and then I was just having fun with my life, with my health issues. And then when I was back, I worked for 4 days straight without sleeping and I was running on 2 hours of sleep, and then I finished all of my work that I needed to do. So there you go. Why are you having fun? Because I'm having fun, bro. Let me have fun.
Bro, these motherfuckers in chat said, "Why are you having fun?" I'm dying, bro.
I'm gonna start lying, bro. I'm gonna be like the other devs. I'm gonna start lying every fucking second now.
Amon, don't transfer into that shit, please.
Bro, there's a job application boss in the game. They just got at it. I don't know why.
Saw that Josh was doing it.
Yo, how do
Yeah,
you beat the
Josh
boss?
made it.
You have to sign up? You have to
He
go
he he's,
apply
he
for a job?
spawns in like little job application papers, and you have to kill it.
Shit, you have to like, get a job to beat the boss.
It's so stupid. I was like,
Hey, Insidious, Amon is not guilt tripping with the stuff that he just said. He's just explaining where he actually was for transparency.
we're already what we wanted to add has been added. We faced some bugs as usual, and we fixed them. We want to.
Okay, literally right now, I just asked Amon to drop an announcement, and he's going to. This is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's 300 of you guys watching right now. There's like 200,000, like 210,000, something like that, in the Discord server. I am so glad that we are getting a message pushed out to literally everybody, as long as he actually posts it. Do you think the one slot compensation is fair? I'd say it's pretty decent. Like it's a decent compensation, saying that we're going to be able to get free race rerolls as well. Can you tell them that a bug-free release is completely unrealistic? They know that. They know that there's going to be bugs. They're not saying that it's going to be bug-free. That's not what they're saying. Can you ask them what this moving forward from this catastrophe of a release, are you guys going to fix the horrible communication between the devs? From what I've heard, like right now, tomorrow there's going to be like a shift, I feel like, because Amon just called out all the other devs and called them liars and then just said that he might join them as a liar, and he's dropping an announcement right now. Like, this is definitely interesting because no other dev has done this yet. If anything, this should be like a shift for the developers to realize that they need to stop, or not even the developers, like also the staff, like they should stop lying about things because we've been lied to a lot. Good job, bro. You played a part on it. Bro, I don't want brownie points or something. I just want the game to come out. I'm just trying to explain things to you guys. Thank you for this proactivity. No problem, bro. No problem. That's so unprofessional and immature on their part. Get their shit together. Hey, correct, bro. They're gonna get their shit together. The game's gonna drop, and people are probably gonna like the update. Like 99% chance you're probably gonna enjoy the update. Unless you're trash. Like you might get shit on by the new bosses. Like I might get shit on by the new bosses. Like they're low-key hard. Do you think that just a slot is enough, or should we have some like race spins? I think that a slot is good, but they're also adding a way to earn free race spins within the game as well. Those are both guaranteed things that we're getting, I'm pretty sure. At the Man of No Words, could you please relay to them that a bug-free release is entirely unrealistic? They already know that. They already know that. W Streamer, the only one that's actually not lying to us and honest. Hey, that's practically because I'm a tester as well. Revolver AGZ is also a tester, but I can understand his crash out, but I just don't think crashing out, I guess, is good to make the devs realize that there's a problem, but I'm taking a different approach, and I have crashed out a little bit today. I'm not gonna lie, I probably said some things that aren't exactly right, but I want to actually inform people rather than just like sit there and talk shit. Because I could talk shit. Trust me, I could. Like I'm informing people. I'm running a giveaway on re-release. I'm doing what I can, bro. I'm not a developer. I can't release the game, but I'm trying to do things to make it fun while the game is down and after it is up. Do you think this backlash is justified? I mean, dude, they delayed the update multiple times, and then after the quote-unquote official release date, it gets delayed for 3 days. We get lied to about the release date. We have a developer speaking out about the fact that the release date was literally like that developers were lying to us about it. Like, I think backlash is somewhat justified, but the stuff that like Balboa was telling people to do, like go like at a certain dev or something, like he was chatting about something that he didn't fully understand, which isn't fully his fault. Like, I'm not coming at him and like trying to like be rude or something, but he was saying something in a video about like Zeph just having to press a button to release the game. As you guys know now from literally just being in this and listening to this stage for a little bit, you can understand that the update is not ready, and it's not the matter of pressing a button, it's the matter of testing the game, getting the update ready, making sure that shit's actually good, and then making people happy. And beyond that, compensating people for the wait, because this shit's like OD. Okay, let's read this. To clarify, the update is more or so ready. What we wanted to add has been added. We faced some bugs as usual, and we fixed them. We want to run a proper test before we drop the game because we want to be 100% sure before we drop the game so that there aren't any game-breaking bugs that we encounter when the game drops. We fully take accountability for the game not dropping when it was promised, and that is completely on us. We apologize for the delays. Too long didn't read. The game will drop after we run tests and are fully confident in dropping it. This is basically what I said during stream. This is a really good announcement. I like this. This gets straight to the point and doesn't make any excuses. Hey, that's a success in my book. Do you think Zookle is a good community manager? It feels like he more just says what people want to hear about the update and release instead of the truth. I mean, I don't know if he was told incorrect information and then he was just relaying it, or if he was purposely lying to people. That is not really evident, so I can't give a full answer on that, but could he be communicating more? Sure. I could be communicating more myself. Like, if I just sat here on my PC all day, just like communicating about every little bit. Like, I try to give a lot of communication, but I can't say that I communicate to the max amount that I could. Can they just explain what are the bugs? There's more bugs being found as we speak. There's testing being ran as we speak. Stage should be developers only? Sure. I don't need to be in the stage, bro. It could just be developers only. That's not a bad idea. What does John even do? He created the game and he kind of oversees what goes on with it a little bit. When do you think the re-release is coming out? I mean, based on this announcement, I say the next week. Probably. Don't quote me on it. Based on what Amon was saying in the stage and also that announcement, I'd say in the next week at least. Probably days from now.
There you go. I added that. We have been running tests with testers. Daniel has been, but we still will be like fully confirmed before we drop the game, and also drop it at an appropriate time for both time zones. Right now, most devs are asleep, but I just wanted to clarify this.
Yo, Amon.
Honest question: do the devs think lying about release it will make the community want to stay? No. What? Yeah. What's up?
Do you know what like the confirmed compensation is for like the delay?
Mine is the free to play things that have been added, like a whole ass free to play race and a free to play way to get race heroes. There's gonna slot is gonna get given. So
So there's gonna be a free
just
slot,
getting
and then
it.
there's gonna be a free way to get race rules. That's it.
Free way to get race heroes and a free to play race as well in the game. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was just making sure.
And then the professions just give you +1 luck as well when you max them out. So hey.
All of the professions do that?
Let me read the update log. It's like upon reaching maxing out a profession, you'll be granted with +1 luck stacking for each. So each of the things that it's related to, it'll stack with it.
Oh shit. Wait, that's actually kind of
Big.
insane.
Yeah, it's pretty big. New
There's
world
6
boss. Yeah, there's
professions.
a world boss. There's a. Actually, I'm not gonna say what boss is it. You gotta. I didn't even add it in update log either. Because might as well. You should find them out yourself. There's been 4 bosses added to the early place as well. I'm not gonna name them, but
You said 4?
places prior to beach, like actual Runeslayer place. Yeah. Can you just drop the update log? We just want to see.
Yo, he just said 4 world bosses. I'm pretty sure that's kind of nuts. Because they haven't ported everything into main game. Profession luck is quite interesting. I agree, it is. That should be really interesting, actually. Because there's 6 professions, so that's like the equivalent to 6 luck rings. You can have 6 professions, because it said stacking for each one. That low-key might get nerfed. That's really strong. Because you could have luck ring, you could have seraphim race, you could have Melis ring, and then you could have +6 luck, so you'd get +8, and then also Melis ring and golden fairy. You get the extra monster roll drops along with the luck. Like you'd have like +10 luck or something. That sounds insane. Amon says he's confident in drop as soon as they just want to run a few more tests. Yeah, I know, I know. I'm one of the testers. I've been telling you guys this. There's tests being ran as we speak. So, what's the professions? Fighting, foraging, alchemy, fishing, and then there's 2 more. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. My bad. Oh, lumberjack. That's one. And oh, mining. Yeah, yeah, mining. Like lumberjack, combat, alchemy, foraging, and fishing. That's the 6. That's all of them. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want him to keep leaking stuff or gatekeep. Yeah, bro. I mean, the more they gatekeep, the more exciting the update's gonna be, right? So we don't know if it's dropping today or in 1 month. I mean, it's gonna be dropping basically after the testing phase is over. I don't know how long the testing phase is gonna take. Can you max all professions in 1 slot? Yes, you can. Cooking profession, that's the alchemy basically. Like the alchemy is like making potions in the campfire, so that might also include cooking, possibly. That's times 12 luck if you had a fairy ring, seraphim, and the professions. Yeah, that'd be insane. Imagine all that and times 2 weekends. They low-key need to get rid of times 2 weekends, bro. Stuff is gonna be way too easy to get, I feel like. Do the professions reset level if you wipe? Yeah, I would assume so. They probably do. I'm gonna undeafen now.
Yeah, bro. Mr. Beast. Why did he just say that? Why did all he said is Mr. Beast? Dude, bring that guy up on stage. Hold on. funny.
Yeah, W. Bring him up.
All he said was Mr. Beast, bro.
What
Let
if
me
he is
crack.
Mr. Beast?
What,
What if,
what does let me crack mean? Isn't crack drug?
What does lippy
like
crack
crack
mean?
is
I'm dying, bro. It means you want to
not
have
an
an
appropriate
intercourse with you,
form.
Amon.
Not an
What?
appropriate.
Guys,
What'd you
listen,
say?
I'm talking to Adrian right now, and he said, "Y'all not getting that shit for another fucking month." That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
I'm
Guys
just
are
gonna
also
say
good.
this. I'm just gonna say this right now. Adrian trolls a lot, so don't just blindly trust everything they say. I'm saying that from the goodwill of my heart. Otherwise, I would have said, "Oh yeah, he's so right." If I wanted to troll right now, right? So did nothing wrong, by the way.
Well,
Bro,
alright. The actual real getting rid of times 2 weekend might be the worst take of all time. Explain yourself, bro. Explain yourself. The reason I think it's bad, though, just to let you know why I think that, is because having times 2 weekend makes it so Monday through Friday, no one wants to play the game for real, and then on the weekend, that's the only reason that people actually want to play. Does that make sense? The player count will basically just drop during the week, and then people will only grind the game during the weekend. So then, like, if you're playing during the week, you're going to be playing with like the weekday Andes, and then when you're playing during the weekend, you're going to be playing with like the swamp ass times 2 drops players. Like they're going to be like tryharding and shit. Like they'll probably just kill you for no reason. Hey, but that's not the reason though. It's basically just the player count. Like the player count would drop during the week and then make it look like the game's dying or some shit. So like I think leaving the drop rates the same at all times would reward people farming during the weekdays and like actually make people want to play it, not only on the weekend. People will not play on weekdays, and it's been shown in the CCU and previous weekdays. Yeah, no one plays if times 2 drops isn't on.
that actually give like transparency updates should be allowed to speak there. Because Dev Talk was meant to be that, like where we update people.
Shit. I support that.
Dude, Priest is getting a cool ass weapon as well.
Yo, Amon, is this stage still gonna be like have to stay up until the update releases?
Yo, you don't have to stay up. There's so many people. Some people
No, I
will
mean
join
like,
here and there.
no, is the stage gonna be staying up until the update releases? Like,
Yeah, it can be.
are you guys so told to do that? Because I remember you being told.
No,
that-
they're just doing it out of their own goodwill. No one was told to do this. They're just doing it. We're
Oh,
gonna do.
okay.
I think we're just gonna do an like event or some shit that counts down to the update. I think that's what was told to me. So I'm saying. But in your personal opinion, do you think it was smart choice for the devs to give these
Yeah.
moderators the ability to troll their community? Then
Holy
Wait,
lag, bro.
Come on, can I
Is
add
Mike
real
lagging
quick? I
hella?
want to show you this. Adrian just sent me
sure,
this.
add me.
Okay, there we go.
You
It's
say
fixed. It's fixed.
slurs.
Hold on.
Shit. I'm nuts.
Or would you get me?
The hell is this?
Wait, how do
Okay, this shit's lagging
Listen,
hella, bro.
Your thing is your thing.
Yo, are we good? Is the stream cooked? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I don't know if the stream's back or not. Are we good? I don't know if anyone can hear me right now. We're good? We're good? Okay, Mandarin, I appreciate you, dog. We good? We good? Alright, bet, 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 bet. Okay, yeah, then I think my internet cut out for a second. It is that, bro. Whoever said Hawaii Wi-Fi, I seen that, bro. It is the Hawaii Wi-Fi. Look, he cooked. Hey. Hey, alright, like I was saying before my Wi-Fi cut out, if everybody understands what's going on with the update right now, and we're all like good on that, then we can transfer into a little bit of a Q&A about anything that you guys want to know about the update. Cut out again? Yo, I bet the stream's delay is like hella high. It should be fine. We should be chilling at this point. Hopefully. I'm not really sure. Is priest subclass confirmed? It'll be coming in the future, but I don't believe that it's going to be coming right when update drops, sadly. No, priest subclass is not being dropped on release, no. Why do they have to wait for a better time? Can they just release it so everyone's going to play it anyways? They're not waiting for a better time to release the game. They're currently waiting for the testing phases to be finished and the bugs to be ironed out somewhat, because of course there's going to be bugs on release and those will get found by the community, but they'll be fixed shortly after being found. So after what Amon said, the update should be dropping today or tomorrow, no? There's definitely a chance it will, because he kind of gave me a little bit of consolation somewhat from the devs' point of view, but I'm not going to say that it is, but there's a chance. There's a chance. If the testing phases like finish up quick enough, I will update you guys on how the testing phases are going like tomorrow and stuff and figure out what's going on with that. And of course, all the time there will be progress being made. So if you want updates on that, go ahead and join my Discord. I will be making announcements as I see fit. And that's in the pin chat and also in the description as well. Yo, is the stream still bugging out? People said what happened. Is it cooked? Why didn't they fix bugs, reopen the game, and then back to working on the update? I don't really know. Everyone who has opinions on that, we all would have handled it differently, you know. But it just like it happened the way it happened, and it is what it is. How long will the testing phase be? Like I said, I'll update you guys in my Discord, so go ahead and join that. I will update you guys to the best of my ability in there. I do not know exactly how long it will be though. It's like ending and you have to go on your channel page to activate it again? What? That's so weird. I don't know what's happening with that then. It should be fine. I hope it doesn't like do that too many more times, but I don't know if I can really do anything to stop it though. Oh yeah, in my Discord as well, just to kind of plug that a little bit, I will be running a speedrun giveaway. Actually, I should show that game on screen right now. Hopefully I don't crash by opening the game, but we got the Runeslayer obby right here. Once this loads. This might crash my PC or my laptop. I'm used to saying PC. Okay, there we go. It loaded. Yeah, so this game, I'm running a contest on here where you can basically speedrun it. And there's a system in place where when you touch this, it should start a timer after you... Oh wait, is it not working right now? Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, it starts the timer like that. And then your run will like basically get timed, and then fastest time on this to submit in like to my DMs or one of my securities DMs in my Discord, 100 gold on re-release for them. I'm also running giveaways with, I'm gonna do like a wheel system where I give away wheel spins, and I can show that on screen right now as well. Give me a second. I gotta swap it to Discord real quick, boys. Okay. Yeah, so for giveaways, these are the wheels that I'm gonna be doing. So basically, I'll give away like wheel spins. So I'll run a giveaway that'll be like one wheel spin, and then it'll have like 10 winners or something, in order to like specify what type of wheel. So like these are the winnings that you'd get. So I'd basically spin these, and then whatever it lands on, you're going to be getting it. So yeah, there's like a few different options for that. So you can like pause stream on whichever one you're trying to look at. And this is also just in my Discord giveaway bots right here. Like, bro, I had these set up for re-release because I thought the game was releasing like sooner or later on this date, and it's been 2 weeks and 2 days. That's how you know it's bad. Stream going 2 frames per second. Is the stream bad right now? Yo, you in Hawaii? Yeah, I am. What's the fastest time right now in the obby? I can check real quick for you. I want to spin, bro. Spin me a wheel too. 8 on re-release. 8 on re-release. Trust. Yeah, let's look at the speedrun submissions real quick. I'm pretty sure the fastest time is like... It ought to be this guy, 206.5. Stream is not the best, seen better days. Yeah, I know. It's going to be laggy because I'm in Hawaii, so the internet's a little bit more chopped than usual. Is what it is. I could restart stream right now, but if it's going to be laggy, then can't really do shit about it. How are you going to play Runeslayer with your laptop? I'll be able to play on this laptop, don't worry. Let me close the Roblox game to hopefully maybe reduce some lag a little bit. What's the game's name? It's in my Discord. You can literally just go to the speedrun submissions channel or the giveaways channel and you can join. It's literally just called Runeslayer Obby. That's all it's called. I'm on Maui, Limerin. Hold up. I'll try to fix the bitrate real quick. Okay, yeah, the bitrate is literally just fried right now. Holy shit. It's just like going up and down on the bitrate. It's good right now, it looks like. It looks pretty static now. Okay, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Is there going to be a sorcerer buff on re-release? I don't know about a buff, but there will be new abilities for sure. So indirectly, it's getting buffed, yeah. Bro, I'm really excited like to fight these bosses with you guys, bro. This is gonna be fun as shit. Actually, it's gonna be the re-release. Yeah, bro. Yo, bro, stream the stage maybe? Sure, I got you. I can stream that. If it connects, holy shit. There we go.
Do it. Play.
Why'd he just say that?
Wait, and then dream. What is that? Hold up.
Yo, Ahmed,
Wait.
What's up?
Is this the?
look what this dude just said. He has like the wands. Is the Viv
This is shit as well.
with the wands.
Where?
Let's see what the green. What is this? This? I'm gonna play this. Oh, I guess that. You can't kidnap our free will to go to the bathroom. Play Kingdom 2 Crowns right now. Get Outlast Trials. It's pretty fun. Have you played Block Pro? I have Block Pro. Right here. Outlast Trials?
Potato laptop,
I
bro.
can't afford it.
I promise you, the setup is cooked as fuck. Like the setup is cooked. I promise you. I think it's just a matter of like restarting a stream or something. I have it open on my phone right now, and I'm seeing how it's like chopping. It's definitely kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I think the best way to fix it would be restarting a stream probably, but I think I'm good without restarting stream right now. I think that I've kind of talked about what I want to talk about for today, and I hope that I gave you guys some consolation. I'm happy that we got an announcement out from Amon because that's really important, honestly. And appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys aren't even hearing my voice right now, I'm gonna drop a Discord announcement, and I'll just say something in chat after stream ends. But appreciate you guys for coming out, and I hope that everybody enjoyed their stay in the stream. Hopefully we have Runeslayer soon, and I hope that I gave you guys some peace of mind. And I will probably be streaming sometime tomorrow, day after at least. So I will keep everyone updated in my Discord as well. We hear you. Maybe it's fixed now. I don't even know. It's probably going to start lagging again in a minute. I'm not really worried about it right now because I'll restart stream tomorrow or something and it'll be chilling. Is it going to release? Yes. The game's going to release at some point. Appreciate you, Shindo. When will it release? At some point, bro. We just gotta wait. Go check out the new announcement in the Discord. Amon just dropped one. Amon better not be lying on the announcement. Yeah, I would go ahead and watch the VOD if I were you. There's definitely some interesting stuff to listen to with the stage bit. But yeah. I don't think he was lying in the announcement at all. Thanks for the info, of course, bro. Do you think the reason it's taking so long because the motherfuckers are progging to level 50 on each class and subclass? No, I don't think that's the reason at all. Oh, you're chilling, Taco. Yeah, I think the stream actually stopped lagging completely. I think it's chilling now. I can stream the stage a little bit though.
It's funny. It's
Some,
I have nothing to do right now. I'm just waiting a bit.
Let me see. the
Yo, wait.
library.
Amon, you want to play? You want to duo game? Can I check what games we share?
Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't. They're not talking about the update no more. They're just talking about random stuff. Get up out of there. This is not the only game that got delayed, bro. Blox Fruits that got delayed 8 months. Yet when the update dropped, everyone was like sunshine. That's probably how this update's gonna be too. If we're being honest, that's what it's gonna be like. Like everyone's gonna play it no matter what. Can't you all have some patience? Hey, that's all we need right now, honestly. It's hard to have patience though. Everyone wants to play. Luckily, we actually figured out some good stuff today, so I'm happy about that. Okay, well, now that the stream is healthy, and I'm sure that everyone can hear me who's watching right now, I do want to say, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the stream, and also, like, make sure that if you enjoy my channel, not only should you like and subscribe, but also make sure to join my Discord. It's in the link in the description and the pin chat right now. I'm going to be running giveaways on re-release. I'm going to be giving more info about everything that's going on with the game. and I do notifications for my streams, announcements, all that. And yeah, I'm glad that I could help everybody today. Everything that I said today, go ahead and share it with everybody you know. Spread the message to the whole Runeslayer Discord. Work is being done. You know what I mean? I'm a tester. I'm here to say it, and I'm not afraid of saying it because I know I'm not lying. So, hey, appreciate you boys for watching. We should be live maybe tomorrow, day after. We'll see. I'll let you guys know earlier in the day. And yeah, road to 3,000 subs. Hopefully by the end of the month or some shit. Hey, peace, boys. Love you. See you next time.